This is Christian Braun right here. He's trending. He's a member of the Denver Nuggets. They agree to a 5-year, $125 million extension. Uh, right here, okay? A Kansas native, Braun won Mr. Kansas basketball in 2019, played collegiately for the Kansas Jayhawks. You could see this as a trending story. It's amazing how much these players get paid, allegedly, right? As I don't really follow the league other than breaking down these stories, and it's like I never knew who the guy was. You know what I mean? But 25 million a year, and I like I said, I break these stories down, and I'm just going to show you some interesting things. But we'll watch this first.
According to Shams Charania of ESPN, the Denver Nuggets have agreed to a 5-year, $125 million extension with Denver Nuggets shooting guard Christian Braun. That means he will be
Wow.
locked up for the next 5 seasons.
Wow.
He said Brown, but I think it's Braun.
Um, his restricted free agency, which was coming after this year, is no longer in question. The Nuggets, who have Nikola Jokic, Cameron Johnson, Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray in their starting five, that starting five is locked up for the next 2 seasons at the very least, obviously pending a Nikola Jokic player option as well as Cam Johnson. So the big news, Christian Braun ain't going anywhere. He's here to stay. Homegrown player, has obviously done a lot for this organization.
Wow.
And it's a well-deserved contract extension. What the guy does, I think his ceiling is still pretty high. I think there's a lot that Christian Braun can do. Jake, I know you've been watching some preseason, as have I. I was telling them.
So let's see how to pronounce his last name, since they want to call him Brown. How to pronounce. Let's see.
Christian Braun.
Okay, so I'm getting Christian Braun. I'm getting Christian Braun.
The guys here, what was it, last week, Cease? Like, Christian's going to be more involved in the offense. He was a guy that just was asked to pick up scraps. Hey, how do you eat? I eat scraps off the floor. That's what Christian was. I watched them go set off-ball screens for him during some of the preseason. I saw him put the ball on the floor a little bit more. He's got to get better shooting the ball. That can come. That's a skill.
Shame on these guys for just going along with the script. Grown men talking about this like it's real. And this is the preseason, so it looks like the first game for them may be against the Warriors, October 23rd. I'm not seeing it looks like everything else is the preseason here from what I'm seeing. I could be wrong, but it looks like they're going to play the Warriors their first game, or it's at least an upcoming game from what I see here, as everything else looks like preseason here. So again, I'm not really familiar with the character, but I know when I hear Christian Braun, it makes me think of LeBron James with the Lakers, right? So Christian Braun, I'm going to show you these connections. So notice that Christian Braun, his April 17 birthday. Notice that his birthday, I think it's I think that's his last birthday, or no, that's his next birthday. Look at how it's the 107th day of the year and look at LeBron's birthday, December 30th. Christian Braun's birthday is 108 days after LeBron's. That's 107 days in between the two birthdays. With Christian Braun, Braun like LeBron, right? Christian Braun's birthday, the 107th day of the year. It's even on the 17th, and his birthday is the 107th day of the year, 107 like 17. So that the 108 days his birthday after LeBron, that's 3 months and 18 days. Well, LeBron James equals 183. So you see the 18 and the 3 there. 183 LeBron James. Remember, this stuff connects by the language, okay? LeBron, Christian Braun, and there's more. Christian Braun's agent, Bill Duffy, confirmed the deal to the Associated Press. It was first reported by ESPN. The 24-year-old Braun coming off this decent season with the Nuggets, but his agent, I pulled this out of his agent's Wikipedia. In 1985, Duffy's childhood friend, San Francisco 49ers legend Ronnie Lott, helped him sign his first client. Look at that. Cleveland Browns receiver Webster Slaughter. So this is the agent that confirmed the deal, Bill Duffy, and his first client was Webster Slaughter of the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland, like LeBron James, was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Notice Webster Slaughter, he's got 84 on his jersey. LeBron James is born in 84. So you could see how once it connects, it just keeps hitting. And Christian Braun last season averaged 15.4 points. 154, and King James equals 154. How about that? If you didn't catch it already, Christian Braun is kind of like Chris Brown. Chris Brown. They were even kind of saying Brown in that video, and I had to check it. Chris Brown. Chris Braun. Chris Brown's been popping up in my algorithm lately. And again, Chris Brown, like Cleveland Browns, like Christian Braun. Look at Chris Brown has the May 5th birthday, 5-5. This is a 5-year extension with Christian Braun. His agent, who confirmed this deal, Duffy, he was selected by the Nuggets in the 5th round of the 82 draft. He was a player, now agent. Even Webster Slaughter's birthday was one day before the article. Isn't that amazing? And that's 13 days after Bronny James' birthday, LeBron's son. Isn't this amazing? You get Cleveland Browns connected with Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James, Christian Braun. You get Chris Brown in the mix. And then Webster Slaughter's birthday one day before the article. Isn't that amazing? I think that that's amazing right there. So all of this stuff connects to LeBron. Christian Braun is 6'6", taken by Denver with the 21st pick in the 2022 draft. Okay. And notice that Braun scored a career high 30 points last April. April's his birthday. Okay. April 17. But he averaged 12.6 points, 6.4 rebounds in a playoff run last season. And notice the Christian Braun $125 million deal. Well, remember, 125 is huge with LeBron. On that day, he passed Kobe on the all-time scoring list. He took Kobe's spot, passing Kobe for the third spot, 125. And the 12.6 points per game in the playoff run last season for Christian Braun, 126 is Kobe Bryant's death date, January 26th, the day after LeBron passed him. for number 3 all time. Lakers equals 21. Braun was the 21st pick by Denver. Remember, he's 6'6". Lakers, LeBron James, and LeBron all equal 66. And the Christian Braun birthday, April 17. 4 plus 17 is 21. He's born in 2001, which is like 21. Wow, right?
Breaking news. Nuggets lock in Christian Braun with $125 million. Extension. The Denver Nuggets have secured their rising star for the long haul. Guard Christian Braun has agreed to a 5-year, $125 million rookie contract extension, keeping him in Denver through the 2029-30 season. Selected 21st overall in the 2022 NBA draft, Braun has rapidly developed into a key two-way contributor alongside Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon. Last season, he averaged 15.4 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.6 assists.
Even LeBron had that $154 million deal when he first went to the Lakers. And remember, King James, 154, 4-year, $154 million, July 2018. See that right there? Good stuff. Good stuff here. And he played for the Kansas Jayhawks. Mr. Kansas basketball, Christian Braun. Let's go ahead and Kansas has K like King. Remember, Russell Westbrook went to, look at this, King James. Yeah, Westbrook went to the Sacramento Kings. Wow, King James has 55 as well. Look at that. King James has 55. That's Chris Brown's birthday, 5-5. And remember, the agent who confirmed this deal, Bill Duffy, he was drafted in the 5th round, and this is a 5-year deal by Christian Braun. Wow. And look at, there's that 55 again right there. So, I mean, once it hits, it continues to hit. Look at King James equals 89. Chris Brown is born in 89. That's amazing. Jeez. Good stuff right there. Kansas has the K like King. I don't really notice anything there. Does Kansas have 97 like Lakers? Or is it 96 with Lakers? Oh, it's 96. Let's put Kansas Jayhawks maybe, and let's see what happens. Kansas Jayhawks equals 89. Chris Brown born in 89. King James equals 89. Look at that. Bam. Undeniable stuff. What position does this guy play? He's a shooting guard. He wears 0 on his jersey. Man, that's amazing. Hey, he's even 6'6". He's even 6'6". Right? Oh, okay. I mentioned that already. Oh, right. Nice stuff. So I wanted to bring that nice simple decode for you. All right. Christian Braun agrees to $125 million, a 5-year extension, and that's $25 million a year, with the Denver Nuggets. A nice, easy one, okay? Until next time.